I pray for God to answer the prayers of sincere Nigerians, Africans, and people on earth who are praying for this nation, Nigeria, to be in peace. What is happening in Nigeria? I asked myself this particular question when I saw this news published by DW Africa. I asked myself that particular question. What is happening in Nigeria? This is a country blessed by God with all kinds of resources, human and material resources. This is a country in West Africa. This is a country that have a lot and many kinds of leadership. People choosing from amongst the Christian, people choosing amongst the Muslim, people choosing amongst the pagan to lead the country. Yet, they have no peace. Nigeria is not fighting any civil war. Nigeria is not fighting any conflict. But yet, every blessed day, people have been killed by unknown gunmen. And that is what we have been hearing through our history. And killing has just become a part of their culture. And many people are asking, and I asked myself this morning, that why should I present a video concerning Nigeria? Nigeria is a country in Africa. And I'm talking about Nigeria because if Nigeria is peaceful, I believe the whole Africa will be peaceful. Nigeria is a country that had a lot of influence on nearly all the 54 countries in Africa. This is a country blessed by God with all kinds of talented people. When we talk about Christianity, Nigeria is the first. When we talk about Islam, Nigeria is the first. When we talk about talented people in the field of entertainment, Nigeria is the first. When we talk about billionaires, Nigeria is the first. But when we talk about hunger, Nigeria is the first. When we talk about poverty, Nigeria is the first. When we talk about any kind of terrible things, kidnappers, killers, Nigeria is the first. When we talk about terrorism, Nigeria is the first. Which kind of country is Nigeria? When I think about Nigeria, it baffles me. I cannot have an answer. I cannot. Because when you think about good things, good people, you will find them in Nigeria. When you think about rich people, you will find them in Nigeria. When you think about terrible kind of people, you will see them in Nigeria. When you think about poor people, you will see them in Nigeria. I want somebody to tell me what is happening in Nigeria. What is actually happening in Nigeria? But the news that is published, maybe you might not see it correctly. They say Nigerian officials on Tuesday declared an official curfew in parts of north central Nigeria following further attacks. 24, that nobody will go out except for something that is so important. Nobody is allowed to go out. This is still the very particular place where more than 200 people were killed last month. Brutally killed, that they are not fighting. People just sit and develop strategy, wicked strategy to kill their own brothers and sisters. For what? You cannot explain. And that is what I'm questioning a lot of issues regarding Nigeria. What is happening? Tinubu came up, in which up to now people are still appreciating that he's a best leader, but he has not done anything, nothing regarding insecurity in Nigeria. Buhari came, they say he's a military person. He will do something. He served 8 years, gone, nothing done, insecurity. And that is affecting us in Cameroon. Because Boko Haram have killed more than 3,000 people in Cameroon. And more than 200 villages in the northern part of Cameroon deserted. And close to 1 million people or students are not going to school in Cameroon because of Boko Haram that extended from Nigeria. If they were having a leader that could stop Boko Haram, Boko Haram could have not extended to Cameroon. And today, we thought that maybe the main problem would be Boko Haram. But everywhere in Nigeria, to live in Nigeria, I don't know how they are living. It's by the grace of God. It's as if you are on a suicide mission living in Nigeria. And I saw a video on social media, on TikTok, where somebody say, living in Nigeria. When they say, what do you do for a living? He say, I live in Nigeria. Living in Nigeria is a job. Difficult to do. I pray for God to answer the prayers of sincere Nigerians, Africans, and people on earth who are praying for this nation, Nigeria, to be in peace.